Right, in this section I'm going to show how to weight map a long dress. I've imported my OBJ, set the mesh resolution to high resolution, and now I'm going to use the transfer utility to transfer from Genesis to the dress, and I'm going to use the full body template, not the dress template, because I want shins and everything in there. There we go. Now I'm going to turn off base joint correctives on Genesis. And now I can start looking at how the weight maps came over. First thing I'm going to do is just clean them up a little bit so that the groups are nicer. So I've got right toe and right foot, which I really want to be part of the shin. So I'm going to select all those faces, and then I'm going to right click on shin and assign selected faces to the group. Now I'm going to do the same to the left side. Select the left toe, the foot, and then assign all the faces to the left shin group. Okay, so now I can see that's everything belongs to the left shin now. I want to clean up a little bit in the middle here so that it's even. So I'm going to change the drag selection so I can just paint, and change to via texture shaded so I can see where it is. Right, and I want that center section to be part of the right shin, not the left shin. I'm going to assign that to the right shin. There we go. Okay, so now when I click on the left shin, it looks nice and clean. Okay. I'm going to do the same to both thighs. Deselect all the faces. Okay, left thigh looks like it's clean. Came over nicely. Right thigh. Groups look okay. Right, I think I'm going to even out just one row there. There's a couple of faces right down there. Assign to the left thigh. Okay, I think that's all good now. So the next thing will be to save the dress. So first I'm going to make sure the name's correct. Then file, save as, support asset, figure prop assets. Give it a product name. And I'm going to set it as wardrobe, just as a full body, because there's not a setting for a full dress. Alright, now I'm ready to start doing the weight mapping. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if any of the weight maps came over for the feet, I want to get rid of it and put it into the shins. So if something doesn't want to remove, smooth it out a little bit before you do subtractive painting, and it will actually then paint out. So I'm going to remove the same for the metatarsals, smooth it first a little bit, and then you can do subtractive painting. Get all the pieces. I'm going to do the same for the right foot. And that should take, when I subtract paint there, it should put it into the shin bone. Now I'm going to do the same for the left. Smooth it out first, subtractive painting. I'm going until I have the... Alright, I'm not seeing any more weight maps left there. Got the left foot done. Alright, now all the weight's actually gone into the shin bone. Alright, that seems to work well. Okay, next up I'm going to start evening out the weight maps between the two sides. Select the weight map tool. Select the dress. Alright, so I'm thinking, okay, that's the pelvis, thigh bend. I think I've got to start with the lowest body part. So I'm going to start with the right shin. And I'm just going to start painting between the two sides and even it out between it. I want to have that seam in the middle and at the back to be completely straight. So it's changing between the left and right shin first. I'm going to the twist, just see how much to the thigh twist. Right thigh twist. Thigh bend. And then back to the shins. And I'm just going to work my way right around until I have something that looks good on the texture map. Okay, and because I don't want too much of the shin weight map onto the thighs, I'm just removing a little bit from the thigh area, and then I'll start evening out again when I get to the maps. There's the thigh map, left thigh bend. Slowly getting there. Alright, again. Get rid of some of the thigh section so that it's only on the shins, and then even it out. I don't want too much of the shin section to be on the thigh side. That's going to cause issues, so keep on smoothing and taking it away from the thighs. It's almost there. Okay, now I want to use smooth selection just to even it out all over. So I'm going to use my lasso tool to select some of the skirt, even it out, try and get it more or less close as I can. Now I'm going to right click and do weight editing, smooth selected. Put a little bit and just let it run through. Do the same with the other shin. And then I'm going to do the same with the thigh twists. I'm trying to get the bottom area of the dress as smooth as possible. Don't worry if it starts to show a little kink where the end of the selection area is. We're going to fix that in a little bit. I just want to have the bottom area of the skirt as smooth as possible. Okay, left thigh bend, and then I've done smoothing on all of them. Okay, now I'm going to do right click, deselect everything, and now I'm going to go back and clean up the little bits where it's at the top of where the selection was. That's given me a nice smooth weight map. Save the dress, and now I'm starting at the top at the neck, and I'm going to start working my way down, finding spots that's little problem areas, just smoothing it out as much as I can so that I don't have to do too much fixing with JCMs. Okay, that's good. Going down the chest, bend. Alright, there's a little bit that's pulling at the underneath the sleeve. Try and even it out. Smoothing. Little bit that's hard under there. Get it even as possible. Everything looks good. Not a lot of fixing to do on the torso, that's great. Alright, all the way down to the pelvis, that works fine. Now I'm going to start all the way up at the collars again. It's a little bit of poke through on that, but I think that'll that should be fixed with JCMs rather than weight maps. Oh, I gotta fix shins, make it a bit more even. Try to fill most of the poke throughs. Alright, now for the arms. Same story again, just start from the top, work your way down, smooth out the areas that's got a problem. Alright, there's a lot of fixing to be done there, but just smooth it out as much as you can. A lot of the fixes will be done with JCMs for under the arms, with shoulders up and collars up. So just get it as smooth as you can. Don't worry too much about trying to get it exact. The smoother your texture map is, the better. Oh, I got a problem area there. Okay. Just keep on working your way around, matching the sides. Alright, shoulder down. Okay, we need to do some smoothing there. Most of that you'll have to fix with a JCM, but if you've got something good to work from, it makes it easier. Arms bend. Hands. Okay, seems to be good. And on the other side. And that's nearly all the weight mapping done. So after that I'm going to save the outfit, and I will turn on the corrective morphs on Genesis again so that I can start working on the JCMs. And that's it. All the weight mapping done.